Hello and welcome to my channel, Attila. In this video, we're gonna continue our 2026 predictions by countries, and today we're going to Brazil. So welcome to the channel. As you can see, I like to kind of get these cards to fall out. We're gonna look at every month, month by month, what can be expected in Brazil. So this might take a few minutes. So if you want to skip this part, you're going to be able to do it in the description by looking at the time stamps as well. All right. But if you're still with me, I hope you're having a great time. Obviously, and when it comes to Brazil as well, there has been quite a lot of challenges this year. One of them is that the economy has been growing, but the growth has been slowing. Like inflation has been a challenge as well because it has been remaining elevated. So public finances are definitely under stress. Then obviously there are challenges in terms of environment. Then the social disparities remain pretty big among indigenous Afro-Brazilian communities as well, and also education, health, and economic opportunities are differences are big, but also the global trade has been challenging for everyone since the Trump administration has started. And obviously AI digital transformation has been impacting Brazil as well. And let's not forget about the coup that was attempted by the previous leader of the country as well, which might indicate that they have to make some changes in terms of how things are going to be done. But while I'm kind of picking from 3 other decks, I want to encourage you to like, share, subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. I have quite a few country predictions that are coming. I'm going to have my annual, monthly predictions in terms of the zodiac signs that you can definitely check out and use it for your benefits to navigate the energies month over month in terms of love, relationship, money, career, and also finances as well. All right, we have all the cards ready. I just need to kind of take my seat because I had to kind of stand for it, and we are kind of ready to go. All right, so from this deck, from this oracle deck, what we have here is the new moon in Leo. So new moon in Leo might be a very important time for Brazil. Maybe that's where going to be some new initiatives that are happening. But this is also a card that shows that there are a lot of good, positive things are on the horizon for Brazil. A lot of new initiatives, a lot of great things as well. And what's really important here for Brazil to be confident in their economy, be confident in their resources, in their power as well, because that's what Leo energy is all about, showing who you are, being proud of who you are, your history, your background, your diversity as well. So very important for Brazil to embrace the country, who they are, and I think that's going to be the key to be successful in 2026. All right, the next card is the Faith card, number 17. So this is a card that is talking about that certain things going to be out of Brazil's control this year, because this is a card that is all about fated events, certain things that are happening that meant to happen as well, divine timing as well connected to this card. So there might be a lot of things that I think it's going to be hard for Brazil to control. Okay, from this deck we have a few cards. Umbrella, all under one roof, consolidate, working house, many hats, far reach covered. The umbrella is all about kind of protection. So I think there's going to be, even though there might be certain things that were going to be out of Brazil's control, but I think they're going to be able to protect themselves pretty well. And also you have here the unicorn, unique perspective, miracle worker, money magic, dream come true, odd job. So I think what this card is telling me that this year Brazil has to approach everything with a unique perspective, like be a unicorn, have a very kind of how should I say, unique approach, but I kind of saw rainbows as well. So maybe this is all about embracing the diversity that the country has. This might be all about overcoming some money problems, some financial challenges that the country has, because some kind of a dream will come true. Okay, let's see what is the energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have here the Ten of Cups, which is actually a beautiful card of happiness, joy, celebration, and it is connected to this perfect moment of bliss when you've been through some challenges, some difficulties, and you're finding the perfect happiness. Again, the rainbow shows that happy family, happily ever after, also a sign or symbolism of diversity. So I think what I'm getting here, that all in all, I think there's a great opportunity here for Brazil to achieve some happiness, some kind of equilibrium of joy after some difficulties, right? So we will see what the card's gonna be. I haven't seen all of them, as you could see, because I was shuffling, so we will kind of entangle them as we go, but it kind of predicts that there might be some hurdles on the way before the country will get to the happy state of mind that is represented here by that Ten of Cups, but it is definitely possible. All right, let's go month by month. We have here the Queen of Wands for January. So Queen of Wands can be a very strong, powerful female leader in a country. It can be connected to somebody who's very smart, logical. She says whatever she thinks, very outspoken as well, and factual. She's been through a lot, challenges, difficulties, but this is also a card of clarity. So something might come to clarity as well. It can be connected to the legal system because, like all the swords, court cards can represent changes to the legal system or getting clarity as well. The card that explains the clarifying card is the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is connected to boredom, apathy, dreaminess as well. When you're kind of going through what if scenarios, what if my country, what if the economy would be like this, and not seeing the opportunities, that are right ahead of us, right in front of us, right? You can kind of see that she is not paying attention to whatever is offered to her. What I'm kind of getting here, that maybe there are some missed opportunities for Brazil here, and I think in January they might come to realization what are those missed opportunities that they have to bank on, and simply because you have here that Queen of Swords, which is the Queen of Clarity. This is kind of like when you see clearly for the first time. So I'm kind of expecting that there's going to be some opportunities that they are able to see moving forward, some realization. All right, let's see, what do we have here for February. February we have the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles can bring some good news from the financial perspective. It can be some great things from the economy, offers, opportunities, financial deals, investments, great earthy energy, something that you need to hold on to, something that you need to kind of embrace. Now the clarifier is interesting because it's the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is connected to struggles. It can be connected to financial difficulties. Maybe the economy is not going to be going very well. But also the Five of Pentacles shows that you have help available if you need it. And I think that Page of Pentacles will bring some news that's gonna move the economy, or certain financial challenges that the country is going through into a more positive direction. Now let's see what do we have here for March. All right, so March we have here the Death card. So and I'm gonna definitely pull some kind of a clarifier for that, because the Death card shows that there's going to be a major change happening in March in Brazil. So let me know what is kind of happening. What do you think this change be? All in all, what this is like a major ending and a new beginning. A chapter is ending and a new one is beginning. And what's really important here to embrace this change, because something is coming to the end naturally, organically, and the sooner you embrace the change, the better it is. The clarifier is the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is a very energetic card. It can be a person, a younger person, somebody who's kind of want to get things done, very entrepreneurial, likes new things, new approaches. It can be a sign that somebody who's going to be way more successful than we think. Again, very action focused, action oriented. So there might be here some actions that are coming in that's going to change a lot of things in March. It can be some new initiatives that are ending a chapter and starting a new one that have a lot of potential for long-term success as well. Now let's see what April is bringing to Brazil. We do have here the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups can indicate a person. It can be indicate somebody who has a very high emotional intelligence, focusing on feelings, emotions. This is a card can be connected to healing, the health system as well. So there might be some changes around that. Very intuitive card. I'm very curious to see what the clarifier is. So you have here the Knight of Pentacles. We're going to be able to see some slow changes, plans around the health system as well. I think what I'm kind of getting here. Maybe some new reforms are coming in terms of how to move forward. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. When there's a lot of planning, plan after plan after plan, making sure that everything is done by the book. So there's not going to be the changes that are coming from this plan. Let me put it this way: you're not going to see it very soon. It's going to take a while until you're going to see some tangible results. But once the plan's going to be in movement, I think it's going to show that whatever this plan is connected to society, connected to the healthcare system, is going to be very, very beneficial on the long run, because this is a card that kind of shows slow movement forward, but generating tangible, reliable results as well. All right, let's see what the energy is going to be in May. So we have here the Queen of Pentacles with a lot of female energies. So I don't know if there are a lot of female leaders in Brazil right now. Let me know in the comment. This is a very strong earthy energy. Somebody who's really reliable, somebody who's conservative, somebody who's really good with money. So there might be here some changes to the financial system. There might be here some changes to the economy as well. When the Queen of Pentacles comes in, again connected to investment. She's great with money. She is somebody who's able to multiply her wealth through hard work, and the clarifier is the Eight of Pentacles, which is all around hard work, putting a lot of effort into something and working around the clock. Again, this is kind of like some new initiatives. I'm kind of getting pointed back to that Page of Pentacles, something that might have started in February. Maybe in May you're going to be able to see some tangible results with that Eight of Pentacles. Again, it can be connected to the economy. It can be connected to any kind of program here. I'm kind of see some connection to February as well. But let's see what June will bring to Brazil. All right, we have here the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. So for me, this is kind of like my typical diversity card. Diversity card from the point of view that, sometimes what this card is representing is really people are coming from different diverse background, and they just see things differently because they had a different upbringing, they have a different point of view. So that might be definitely in the center of attention in June in Brazil. Differences and challenges that are connected to the society from that point of view. But also this can be connected to competition. So maybe there's going to be a competition, trade competition, international competition as well, might be a hot topic in June. The clarifier is the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups brings some kind of an offer. It can be an offer from the heart, an offer that's kind of more emotional, let me put it this way. So from that perspective, there might be some agreement here around diversity, around the different society-related challenges that Brazil might be going through. But also, if you kind of go on the path of the trade challenges or international competition, there might be here some kind of a deal that will come to point. There might be here that contract or news related to that. Okay, let's see what July is gonna be all about. All right, so July, we do have here the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about change. All about change when, things are turning for the better. It's actually a positive change from that perspective, because the theme of this card is that the universe is working in the background to bring something better. This is also a card of divine timing, faith as well. So you remember that we talked here with this card that something's going to be maybe out of Brazil's control. So July is going to be one of those months when things are going to be kind of in alignment. Things are going to be changing for the better in terms of Brazil. I kind of like to call this is the time when you kind of, okay, everything is like serendipitous, everything is coming together. We are at the right time, at the right place, because the universe wants to bring us something better. So I'm kind of trying to get a clarifier as well in terms of what's going to be. Okay. So we have here the Tower. So the Tower is, again, both of the cards are symbolizing that the universe will step in. The Tower brings chaos. The Tower brings restructuring as well, upheaval to a certain degree. But all in all, it is happening to have a better system, a new structure, a new system as well. So July is going to bring a very, very big change to Brazil. I'm just kind of trying to see what else is coming in, because the Tower can be connected to changing the government, right? It is one of those when there's a total restructuring happening. This is kind of one of those that I would kind of associate with like a revolution, where people are kind of standing up for something. This is also a card that I would kind of say that, okay, maybe there's an economical breakdown happening that is totally turning the country upside down. So whatever this is, it is out of Brazil's control, right? Especially July is going to be the month where things are going to be out of control in Brazil. But again, it's going to bring some positive change. Again, the road to it with this Tower is not going to be simple. But the Wheel of Fortune makes it better, because the Wheel of Fortune brings positive change. So again, there might be some chaos, but the outcome is going to be positive. All right, let's see July. July, we have here the Temperance card. So the Temperance card is bringing healing to something, recovery. And also this is kind of like that mixing and matching energies when kind of like, Brazil has all the abilities to create something good. But this is very important here to be patient, and not to rush, not to run into anything crazy. Because this is also a card of protection, healing, so can be that maybe there's something here connected to the healthcare system. The clarifier is the Fool card. The Fool card is new ventures, new directions, new approaches, something totally new. Like if the government falls, let's say in July, I think this Fool temperance combination brings some healing, some new chapters, some new beginning as well into the country. I'm not sure if July would be something where you would see any kind of catastrophes from the weather perspective, but I wouldn't be surprised as well. But you know, August is gonna be the month where the country is gonna heal from whatever happened in July. That was meant to happen. Okay, let's see September. So September we have here the Empress. The Empress is a beautiful card that represents health, abundance, prosperity as well. This is a great card that shows that something new is beginning in September. That is putting the country on a long-term prosperity card, the long-term abundance card. It can be connected to resources, new projects, anything that's going to be kind of have a very positive impact on especially on the long run, the way Brazil uses the resources. But again, this is like a great card from that point of view. Now, the clarifier is the Hermit. The Hermit is very wise. The Hermit is looking for answers. So I think there's going to be a lot of soul searching for Brazil in this month, in terms of how can they be more independent, how can they use their resources better, what is the future of the country, what is the direction that they need to go, the economy, and pretty much from every perspective. But you have here this Empress, which shows that they're going to come up with something that's going to be very good for the country on the long run. Definitely. Okay, so let's see what's going to be the final outcome of 2026 for Brazil. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication, and hype if it's available. That's an indication that you enjoyed this reading, and also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who want to hear it. And let me know in a comment, where are you watching from, what do you think about the year coming up for Brazil, especially if you are living in Brazil. But also I want to encourage you to check out my other videos and sign up to the channel, because it will be able to help you to manage your energies that are coming up. All right, let's continue with Brazil for October. All right, so very interesting. We have here the Hermit again. If you remember, we had the Hermit as a clarifier for the Empress. So I think that kind of new strategy building, new approaches will continue in October in terms of how we move forward. What is the vision for Brazil when it comes to the future? So let me just see if I can get a clarifier card for it. I'm very interested to see what's going to be, but okay, so we have here the Nine of Swords, which shows some fears and anxieties, but I'm glad to hear that the Sun came out as well. So I think there will be some headaches for Brazil. I kind of getting that it is still connected to this big change that's happening in July. But the Sun brings again positivity and enlightenment, and especially when you kind of have something like the Hermit of soul searching, trying to figure out the future, the vision for the country. The Sun is definitely indicating that there's a positive outcome that's coming, some realization after, like, you know, some challenges, some fear, anxiety. I think the Sun brings something to light that they're going to be able to realize how to move forward. All right, let's see what November is bringing. So November, we have here the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a card of turning our back to something and leaving something behind, something that was good for us, something that we enjoyed, but no longer, and we're going into a brand new direction. This is also a card that can be connected to the moon eclipse season, so maybe something's gonna happen to that perspective. But also, this is kind of like when you're going on a brand new path and in a brand new direction. What's really interesting, the clarifier is the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is a card that brings new opportunities, new investment, new potential as well. That's very reliable, something that you can count on. This is this golden opportunity. So I think Brazil is going to be able to come up with some new ways, new policies, new economical structures that's going to make them to go into a brand new path and go into a new direction. All right, let's see how the year is going to end. We have here back the Tower. So another Tower, another faith intervenes in terms of what's going on in the country. So again, it can be any kind of upheaval. It can be any kind of catastrophe that's connected to the weather, that can be connected to society, governments as well. But let me just get a clarifier for it. Again, this is just shows that this year faith's gonna intervene a lot, because this is when the universe is intervening. When a decision was not made, it's freeing. Again, it can be a new idea, a new surprise as well. I'm just waiting for this clarifier. Okay, so it's actually not bad, because we do have here the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, as you can kind of see, there's some kind of a new idea here, a new clarity, and you can, and the reason it's actually not a bad one, because right, you can kind of see that the symbolism is very similar on these two cards. You have here that lightning hitting that crown on top of the building, and you also have here the brain of someone to kind of getting enlightenment. So you also have this unlimited potential. So I'm getting there's going to be some new ideas, new realizations that are happening in December. So it's actually not bad, but the faith's going to be very important, and a unique approach. And don't forget, it's going to lead to some happiness. But again, there's going to be some big changes that I think will come to Brazil with that Death card, with that Wheel of Fortune, with that Tower. Major changes going to be happening. So let me know what you think about it in a comment. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.